Good morning, everyone. We talked about the Moka pot yesterday and how wonderfully dark this medium roast is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this in a Moka pot. I'm going to measure out 27 grams. Now, I found that this can hold around 27 grams. I'm going to get a fork. I need to buy one of those really fun... Ooh, you know what might work better? Get a chopstick to level this out. This is a metal chopstick that I like to use for eating things that can get all over my fingers. Cheetos, wings, W-Y-N-Z-S wings, whatever. So this might help smooth out the clumps and get it level. Of course, tap and everything like that. You want to fill this up as best you can. I will try my best with 27 grams of coffee. Back to the wonderful smelling coffee. 27. I've played back and forth with measurements. I tried 30 and 30 really overfilled it, I feel. As strange as that might sound, 27.3, okay. 27.3. It sounds weird, but I have found, and it may just be the coffee volume. It's hard to say for my part here, and I think my seal's broken. I'm gonna have to put this in the, I'm gonna have to put that in my coffee saver. So we're going to grind this at about a 10. I'll hear on the Baritza because I want it to be pretty fine. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this at a 10. And we're going to start going now. Got down to that last bean. Come on, you sucker, let's go. Come on, there you go. Got caught in the teeth. Loosen it and tighten it a little bit. Maybe that'll help get some of the grinds out. I don't know how long these are supposed to last. That is a really, really, really fine. And look at that. There's like very little static clinging to the side of the basket, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we have about a gram of retention, which is fine. I'm going to do the little trick to keep the particulates down. I'm going to put this filter on the bottom here of my main pot. Hello, my main pot. How you doing? It's my main pot. Try to get here in the center so that the gasket will grip. Okay, so I've got that in there. That'll help keep the coffee grounds down. And now we're gonna put this in here to the best of our ability. Oh, look how nice and fine that is. That's wonderful. Okay, 27 may have been a bit much too, but we'll smooth it out. There we go. Just a little bit off to the sides. It's all right. We'll get this cleaned up here. Finely ground. It smells very savory. It's very nice. Almost got some spicy notes in there. It's very interesting. It's a lovely smell. It's like a savory, almost breakfast sausagey kind of whiff. As strange as that may sound. And, you know, that might turn some people off. I think that smells amazing. So, as you can see, we kind of got it right up to the top. I've smoothed off the tops. I've not tamped it, but I guess I didn't really need this. I was able to get everything down to a level playing field without it. Okay, I'm missing steps here. Let me put that in here. I need to finish heating my water up. I'm gonna get it up to the boil here. I should have had that going. I completely dropped the ball on that. I guess I didn't need you, little chopstick. That's okay. So what we're gonna do is we filled this up. It's about 20, probably around 26 grams now of this wonderful medium roast coffee. And we're gonna put it in a Moka pot. As normal, we're going to fill it up to just below this relief valve. I'm gonna put the relief valve in front of me and then I'm gonna spin this on as tightly as possible. I'm gonna need a towel, handy. because this is going to be hot. It is aluminum, so it does transfer the heat incredibly well. And I think we're kind of done with the scale. Everything is basically heat-based now. We don't need a scale, we don't need a timer. Nothing new and exciting going on. Same old, same old. I did run for 2 miles today. We got our new elliptical. It's having some weird, it's got an issue. When you're on it for about 15 minutes, the feet start to creak on it, and I don't feel like it should be doing that because it's a brand new machine. We've tightened every bolt possible, reachable around that area, and it has not, the creaking has not gone away. So we're going to have to contact the distributor of that product and see if they can give us a solution. It's not in a place where we can apply any kind of lubricant either. It feels like it's up underneath the feet. I don't know. It's weird. That's close enough. We'll let the rest of it happen in the kettle itself. Okay. Excuse me, encore. Ooh. Hands, wrists hurt just a little bit for some reason. All right, let's see where this takes us. I'm not worried about how many grams. I'm just worried about getting it up to that relief valve. Okay, 200. Let's get up to 90 just to be, okay, 290 grams. Up to the relief valve. Okay, that's good. Put you aside. We're going to use that back burner there. Let's take you off of here. And then what I'm going to do is, come on, just a little bit. Oh, it's slippery. It is slippery. It is slippery. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop this in here. Plop. Excellent. Start turning until it gets to the point where it bites. Get our towel around it, get a nice grip, and then bring it around and tighten that baby up. Yep, that is about where I want it to be. Should be a great seal there now. Now we will turn on, and I guess today will be stove cleaning day. All right, so let's watch what happens. The home magic. It is magical because Moka pots are magical things. It's like having that volcano thing you did in grade school as a science fair project on your stove, and it's completely mundane, you know? I can hear us gurgling. It's going to take just a little bit longer because the water's got to pass through. Water and coffee have to pass through that extra layer of filter that I put on there. Like I said, once we get this off of here, I'm going to try to remember, and it is going to be incredibly hot. So we'll have to see how it goes here. But hopefully the thing over here keeps its. I guess I should have brought this over here to start with. We'll see how much water and see how much coffee we get out of this. So it's usually about 80% of what you put into coffee. A water that you put into the entire coffee cycle is what you will get. So if you put 100% in, you might get 80%. 75 is not terrible. 80 is about right. And you really shouldn't expect more than that when it comes to coffee. This is a little different. It might be even a little less. There will still be a little bit of water trapped at the bottom of the well here because the funnel only goes down so far and the steam will only push it up so much. So, and you're going to lose a lot to steam, the whole entire process that's pushing the coffee up and out and through. So, you know, there's a lot of different factors into why you lose coffee. So I can hear rumbling. It's not coming out the sides down here, which is good. That happened once. Scared me to death. I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? It was basically ruined. Ooh, I can hear it. A little bit of boiling. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. Whoa. That's freaking dark. Holy crap. That's almost red. It's so brown. Look at that. Wow. I know, it's the same reaction every time, but for crying out loud, I mean, this is science. This is sciencey stuff. You know, this is steam power. You know, if I had it on an electric stove, it would be doing the same thing. You know, I mean, this is cool science. That's a lot of foam. That's an incredible amount of foam. It's a very foamy coffee. Wow. The sides of the top pot here are warm, so as the coffee creeps up, it's touching the superheated sides, so you're getting a little hissing every once in a while. And now we've got some bubbles coming out. I want to turn it down a little bit. This might be, to be honest, it might be a little too dangerous to move this Moka pot over to the... But we're gonna try. Come on. You got more water in you. There you go. You got more water in you. I've turned the heat completely off now. It's actually quite a bit of coffee that we've got in that pot. We're sputtering a little bit. We're coming to an end. We are coming to an end. It's just fascinating to watch. A very dark, bitter smell coming out of here. Yeah, okay. That's good enough. All right, so I'm going to close the lid. I'm going to move it over here. I'll grab my towel. I may need a heavier towel. This is not the heaviest towel. Oh, you thing. It just turned off. But that's all right. We won't, it seemed a little dangerous anyway to do it because everything is super, super heated. So we won't go through those motions. But we will pour out the tiniest cup of coffee. It's about as close to espresso as I'm going to get in this house, and I know that it's not espresso, it's just a different way of brewing. But it'll you know, the strength of flavor and smell. Ooh. Ooh, it's sweet. It smells sweeter. I've got milk. I'm going to put milk in this glass here, and I'm going to... Or I could Americana it, I guess. I still have hot water in my kettle using my super breath. The breath, it does nothing. Oh, ooh, Yeah, that's very punchy. Strong, bitter flavor, very bitter. Pretzel taste is still there, far more concentrated than it was. It's not unpleasant at all. I didn't take enough off the top. Basically, you add water to it. Kind of lengthens out the amount of coffee you got too. Eases it out, mellows it out a little bit. That's nice. Yeah, what an interesting experience. A lot darker than I anticipated. I mean, it came out dark the last time, but that's mud. It looks like muddy water. Especially with the foam on the sides. The foam really makes it seem like it's worse than it really is. That's still really nice, though. I think I prefer it this way than through the Chemex. Just weird to say, especially when you put a little bit of extra hot water in it to even it out. It definitely makes it taste really good. Let me go grab my milk. There. And I'm going to, I mean, you're not going to see me ever do latte art. That's a given. But I'm going to fill this up a little bit. Let me put the rest of this in here. I am definitely drinking all of this. That is for sure and for certain. And because we put that filter in there, there's nothing at the bottom except coffee. That's a really good feeling, I think. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk here, not only to cool it down, to even it out even more. Yeah. Oh, huh. That adds a nice little taste. It definitely brightens it up, sweetens it up. Of course it does. That makes sense. But you get that underlying pretzel taste that I enjoy. Many people probably wouldn't, but I do. Goes away, actually. And is replaced with an almost amaretto-y taste. Yeah. Very, very nutty, very almond. I think I actually I don't get any fruit, but I do get kind of almonds and a light chocolatey taste. Dark chocolate, not semi-sweet. But yeah, wow, it's really good. That's a great way to brew this coffee. And that's it. We did it. Any Moka Pot episode without some kind of turmoil is an excellent show in my book. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is great coffee for this. If you want to try getting a Moka Pot, the Bialettis are at Target. There is a coffee section at Target. They have all of the funny espresso machines that are $120, $150, $199 that you should not buy, because they're not going to do espresso right. And there's a whole thing on James Hoffman's channel about cheap espresso machines and why in the long run it's better to save your money and invest in something that's $500, $600, $700 if that is the thing that you want. It will be in that section. There will be they'll look just like this. They have like 4 or 5 different sizes. This is the 6 cup. And then they've got also a lot of different other things. They got Chemex pour overs there. They've got French presses. They've got a lot of different variations of a theme for coffee there. So I highly recommend you go check that out. Oh, that's really nice. I'm going to add that to that and add more of that to that. Thanks for watching. We will talk to you later. Have a good weekend. Bye.